And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Teaching Geezer's prediction show. Apologies for the late start. I was just a bit busy. But yeah, we're here. Anyway, Geezer, how you doing?
Good, mate, good. A bit later in the morning for me because your clocks have changed, haven't they?
Oh yeah. I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't even know.
So now it's 8:15 in the morning instead of 7:15. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, so that was last week, wasn't it? Yeah. And Claire messaged me like the next day. Oh, you know the clocks? I was like, no, I didn't even realize it had gone back. But I used to always know because obviously I was getting up Sunday morning for football. So you'd always know. Yeah, this time around, I didn't even realize. So yeah, I just asked you off air, but you said it's hotter there.
We had a weird storm here yesterday, guys, and I knew not much about it until I saw a bit on the news. There was a bit of news come up about Brisbane.
Yeah,
this wild storm. Now we got a bit at the edge of it, maybe heavy rain for about an hour. That was it, really. But fucking hell, what happened elsewhere? I mean, 10 minutes away, massive hailstones, size of snooker balls. Were smashing down, smashing people's windows, denting all their cars. Yeah, it was really wild. And they had a thing. You can look it up, right? They called it a gustnado. It's like a tornado, right? And it came right up the Brisbane River in the city. And you can see all the videos of it just spinning and going bonkers, man. And really weird weather system there was.
How far is the Brisbane River from you?
Well, that's in the city. Half hour away. But the big hailstones and storm, but I didn't even know it happened. It was only 10 minutes away. Oh, it must have been, they must have been in the eye of it, and I was lucky being on the edge. So.
But we spoke about this before, and there was other bad weather, and you said 10 minutes down the road it was much, and I said to you, so obviously you've got the right location. But yeah, it's weird how
we get some bad ones here, but there've been a few, and it is a lot to do with the mountains around it, the hinterland.
Yeah,
and it does. These sort of storms do have a path that they traditionally follow, and I'm just out of that path, But I still get it sometimes, but nothing like some of them do. So yeah, it's good.
You might have an aura, and as the storm's coming, a big version of you says "fuck off," and then it just goes, "Oh fuck it, we go that way." Then
yeah, coming here, boys.
It's your angry aura. Right, let me just read the comments quickly. Big up Danny boy, evening all. Robert says we are early. Danny's changed the time to 2015. 22:15. Yeah, apologies, you lot. He's probably watching Big Brother. Nah, I didn't even know Big Brother was still on the TV, but yeah, I definitely weren't watching that. Big up Lawrence, evening from Lexington, Kentucky. Come on, your irons. Big up Inky boy. Good evening, all.
Good night.
Gents and chat says Danny boy, Inky, Danny, Lawrence. Right. Where do we start? Well, West Ham v Man United was probably, I wouldn't say built up, but you would have thought that whoever loses that game is probably close to getting a sack, if not getting a sack. And ultimately, it proved to be the final straw for Erik ten Hag. Thoughts on the game and the decision to sack him? And people in the chat, once again, what's your thoughts on them sacking him? Was it too late, too soon? But yeah, what's your thoughts on Ten Hag getting the boot?
Well, it's not surprising at Man United, wasn't it? I'm really he nicked that FA Cup and deservedly so. Won the FA Cup final against Man City. That saved him then.
Yep.
That was the time to get rid of him.
Yep.
And he survived that, and then they give him another load of money. And I always say you live and die by your recruitment. If you look at that whole team and the money he spent on the players he's bought, my God, I don't think it's made them that much better, if not worse. Yep. So it's 600 million, I think he's laid out. I mean, it's crazy. But it's all about expectations and club size and everything else, isn't it?
Yep.
That if he'd come to West Ham and we put a League Cup in the trophy cabinet and an FA Cup, we'd be over the fucking fuck where we finish in the league.
Of course.
We wouldn't care. It'll do me. He'll be here for the next 10 years. We'll be building statues for him. But at Man United, it's not. They brought in a manager and spent that money to compete.
Yeah.
in the top 4 and to compete eventually for titles. And he's absolutely nowhere near it. I mean, nowhere near it. They don't even look like they're ever going to get anywhere near the top 6. Top 6 is probably what they've got to hope for now. So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me with Man United. He's underperformed with a lot of money spent. He has been backed. You know, you can't deny that. He's been spent a lot of money. I just question some of his signings there.
Mm.
You know, so, yeah, I think, like I said, even if he came to Tottenham and won them 2 trophies, mate, he ain't getting sacked, is he?
1 trophy at Spurs.
Yeah,
Be a
over the moon.
legend there. Yeah.
It's one of them things, mate. You want to play with the big boys as manager, well, you got to expect, you know, you got to deliver results in the league. The league's the bread and butter. That's the thing, and he's not.
What was I going to say? Yeah. So anyway, they've played a game since then, which is the Carabao Cup. They beat Leicester 5-2. Casemiro scored a fucking banger. Yeah, it's strange. Isn't it,
I did say to Kieran after it, I said, "What's his name? Van Nistelrooy in there? Let's see now." I said because he's a very attack-minded sort of geezer, right? And they've got some firepower there with Højlund and fucking Garnacho. And they have. I said, let's see. They've been struggling to score goals all season, and all of a sudden they won 5-2. I went, fucking hell, maybe, but doesn't even look like they're sticking with him either. So.
Nah, they've apparently they've secured I don't know if it's Almiron, if that's how Almiron. So
yeah.
Right, let me get back to it. Big up Walito, he says howdy y'all.
Wally.
Way too soon, says Inky. Obviously, he wanted Man United to suffer some more.
Yeah.
Robert says we were lucky. Yeah, let's get to that. We was lucky in that game.
More than lucky, Robert. More than lucky. You fucking mental. That did not answer any questions for me. Do you know what I've always said? 10 games. Premier League, I want to see 10 games with Lopetegui. I lasted 9.5.
Yeah.
Because when we got to half time of that, I'm going, fuck this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
To put that Soler out on the left wing, who was non-existent. Non-existent. Like, we seem to throw everyone out there to die, don't we? We tried it with everyone. Right, and he went out. I don't know what he was doing in there. There was no Souček. You know, the midfield looked unbalanced. We had fucking fair play to him. Wan-Bissaka, he was getting up there, but he was he was up front. He was further forward than Antonio half the time.
Crazy.
And the Man United were just popping balls over the top. The Garnacho had half the pitch to himself. And I'm going, you've got to change this, you fucking moron. And they should have been 3 or 4 up. I mean, that's the reality. So there's nothing he'd done there that was very good, very smart. It was stupid what he was doing, his tactic, and his pick, the starting lineup. And of course, yet again, he has to change it. Massive changes at half time because he fucked up again.
Yeah,
and they worked. Fuck me, man. Honestly, starting to really worry about this boy. You know.
Let me just acknowledge Freshy, big up Freshy, Lopetegui in. And I'm going to go back to, where was I? How you doing, Fresh? I thought Ten Hag was doing an excellent job. I'd have kept him, says Danny. Hi, Wally, Robert, Larry. Hey, Inky, 1 sec. It shows you that the Prem is the most important thing to Manchester United. Now,
it is.
I didn't watch the game. I said that I done a watch along straight after that. And I said I didn't see the game because it wasn't live. I was looking at Flash Score, and it was showing me chances for them. Chances, every 2 minutes they've hit the bar, and they had we had no shots on target. I'm thinking, like, what the fuck is going on? This is just by reading the commentary on there. Then I think near the end, I thought, all right, they've scored now. I'll take a draw. Fuck it. The way the game looks statistically, I'll take a draw. Whatever. Then it said 8 minutes of additional time. Then we got the penalty. No, we scored. I didn't even realize. I just looked at the thing. Shit, we scored. Then it changed to 12 minutes additional time. I'm thinking, oh man. Bear in mind, I'm not listening. I'm just watching this fucking app. Then 16 minutes in, I'm like, ref, blow the whistle. Screaming at my phone. I'm not even watching it. Yeah, I couldn't believe how much time they put on at the end. But anyway, so what I'm saying is, do you think Man United thought, listen, West Ham are a mess. From what you're saying, the way we were with disjointing all of that, and we lost to them. If this manager can't beat these lot, in this current form of West Ham, then
It is, but Geezer, you can't blame him for them missing them chances. They should have scored.
Exactly.
You had Darlow missing an open fucking goal and putting it not just high, but wide.
When I saw that.
Fuck. I mean, they should have been 4-0 up. A good team. At Man City, we're 4-0 down at half time.
Yeah.
And one thing that Lopetegui said that annoyed me was that they asked him why he didn't start with Somerville. He said, well, we thought they'd tire in the second half, so we'd bring him on. That game was lost if they could finish. The game was over at half time. Your tactics wouldn't have worked. We weren't scoring 4 goals to get back in the fucking game.
Yeah.
It's madness. Do you know what I mean? What you did there was sacrifice. Completely played into Man United's hand, but Burnett, what's his name? Bernardo Fernandez, isn't it?
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno, just knocking balls over the top through. We were open, open.
Even in the highlight, I just saw like, what is going on? Yeah, where's the fullback?
I'm going, Jesus, and we're playing a high line too. I'm going, this is just crazy, man, crazy. So no, it didn't answer any questions that for us. And like I say, Ten Hag, he must be looking at them forwards going, what the fuck? Can none of you? We pay you 200 grand, 300 grand a week, and you can't bang that in the net.
Yeah, they screwed him over. They in that particular because I mean, if he would have won that game, and by all accounts, they should have definitely scored 3 in the first half. Then he stays in the job. And Lopetegui, the heat would definitely be on after that performance, not just the result. The performance was, but somehow he's managed. I think it's 9 games now, so this week is the 10th game.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry. I lost it 8.5 then.
Yeah, 8.5.
Look, you can give him credit for changing it, but my God,
I've lost you. We're frozen. Oh shit! I need to put. Fucking hell. I need to do something.
You got me back?
Is that me or you? Oh, shit. 1 sec. I need to get something. Oh my God. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry. You know what? I've just realized I haven't got I'm using my Wi-Fi, and up here I need to plug this bloody thing in. You can hear me now though, yeah?
Yeah.
That might be me, yeah. So on my thing you'd frozen, but I'm thinking it might be me, and I need to plug this thing in. Anyway, I'll get it in a minute. Let me mess with my daughter. We are back at the beginning of the manure shit show cycle. Gutted Southgate hasn't gone there. Almiron decided to kill his career instead. And he said, I said Somerville would score. He did say that actually.
Yeah, he did, Danny.
Lawrence says Somerville is the only answer for the left, baby. I agree with you. And the reality is, he needs a run of games. That's his position. Everybody else that's going out there thus far is not. That's not their position. So at least, as soon as Kudus is not available, and you were sticking him out there, you have to play Somerville. It doesn't make no sense to not play him because when does he get his chance? When do you understand? Okay, this person, this is where he's familiar with. This is his position.
I think this week he gets his chance, mate, to start. That crazy, not to.
Lawrence says I could have scored the Dallow shot. I couldn't believe it. The worst thing is, I watched the highlights knowing the score, obviously. So when he goes through, I'm thinking, okay, this is a goal. You understand? Even though I know that they've only scored it.
I'm giving up.
Yeah, that's a goal. Like what the? Yeah, that's terrible. Oh shit! He said that storm has nicked Geezer's Wi-Fi. What a feeling it was mine. Mine says I've got full connection here, but yeah, up here is not great. Has Geezer's next door wanker finished? I was going to ask you that. Yeah, has the wanker finished his roof yet?
Yeah, he has. Pressure, he has, mate. He's pottering about at the back there, but the roof is done. He had it finished during the week. So yeah, so hopefully no more screeching.
Right. So, you said I think, did you say it to me? No, you said it off air. You said you don't think you've done very well again this week.
What? Lopetegui?
No, you for your scores this week.
Oh no, I just saw that. Yeah. Well, look, watching all the highlights and the results, I couldn't. There's nothing I remembered there that I'd picked. So I've got a funny feeling. It's No, very, very unlikely I got anything right. I'll have to get lucky. But I tell you what, see Wally, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you know. There's I've known Wally longer than anyone else on YouTube, I'd say. When I first went on American Hammers and that, and been on the chats with Wally,
Yep.
and he was on the show. And I always remember I used to try and make him laugh when I was in the chat and he was on the show. And I'd send him, I'd say things there. I could see him grinning before they read out the comments. I'd
Yeah.
get him laughing. And when he was in the chat with us, we used to have a good bit of banter and a laugh in there. It was good fun. But now he's starting to get on my fucking nerves with his. Look, he must have bribed, right? Not only the VAR, the referee, and their forwards to fucking. How the fuck could anyone get a 2-1 out of that? I presumed he done 2-1.
Yeah,
I
he done
guess
2-1. Yeah.
I didn't even look. I went, oh, that. I first thing I thought that fucking. How did you get a 2-1 out of that, man? Fuck me, man. It should have been like 6-1, 6-2. Yeah, that's what it should have been. Fucking hell.
Well, I rub a bit of salt in the wounds. If you remember, Wally had to go, and we said collectively,
oh, we did too.
Wally would go 2-1 West Ham winning. He'd be like, yeah,
I
yeah,
gave it to him.
yeah, you gave it to him.
Fuck
Look, sorry,
you.
I'm looking away. I'm just trying to sort out the current league table, which I've got now. 1 sec, and then I'll just put it in here.
Yeah. Bollocks to you, Wally. Fuck you. I can't remember what I picked for West Ham. What did I fucking I picked 3-1 Man United, and that really should have been nearer the score.
Yeah.
than what it was. But
I picked 3-1 West Ham. Right, let me just save this. Save image. Put it in here. Right. Geezers bumped off the neighbour and buried him in the garden. Pleasantly quiet tonight. Yeah, exactly. It had to be done, Freshy. Because that guy was pissing me off and I can't do nothing from here. So Geezers got him.
yeah.
And the birds are quiet as well. So I don't know if you've been taking out some of them fuckers as well.
Yeah, they were chirping a bit earlier, but now all gone away again.
Right, let me just put this current league table in here. Quick. You lot, and I put up, yeah. Allow, enter. 1 sec, bro. Chop. Where is it? Here. Photos. Right. Done. Come on. That should be done. Hurry up. Right, here we go. Sorry. Right, let me read this first. Does anyone have this mischief night? It's the night before Halloween. Never heard. Never heard. Maybe before I came to Liverpool is what he said. Mischief night. No, I've never heard of that. Does anyone have this mischief night? It's the night before Halloween. Never heard of it before I came to Liverpool. Nah. Daddy says, Robert, that's just Liverpool laugh out loud. Is that mischief as in they go out thieving shit, like, and any excuse? Because I've never heard of that. Yeah,
trick or treating, maybe do stealing things.
Right, let me put this up. So this is the current league table. 760 points. Pinky 685. Robert 660. Dazza flipping somehow 585. Freshie 575. Lawrence 560, and he missed a week. I got 555. Geezer he dropped down last week like a stone,
oh my god,
like a rock. Danny 195. Sulfan 85. So that is the current standings before we get into this week's results. Geezer 30 points last week.
I know. I could have really made a dent in it. They went the other way, and I think it might go. I might even go further down. I'm not careful. Fuck
if we was comparing you to Premier League managers, you'd be Russell Martin, I think, the Southampton manager.
No, I think I've been sent home. I would have been sent home. It cost me as well. It's cost me fucking points. Them forwards to Man United. Fucking hell.
What we got here?
I'll just get a quick juice.
No worries. Kids egging windows and that. Oh, yeah. Any excuse, Robert. A riff-raff up there. Robert, we used to have mischievous night before bonfire night. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Right. So let me get rid of that. Right, you lot. We're gonna get into last week's. Oh, sorry, I got cold, flu, whatever. So, right. So we're getting to last week's.
Yeah. Grab all me.
Predictions. Last week wasn't that one. Newcastle, nope. This one. Right. So you lot, the last week there weren't no early game. But the first game on our list, correct me if I'm wrong, was Aston Villa v Bournemouth, which was that 1-0? I think it was it's 1-0. I think that Evan Nilsson 1-0. Yeah, I think Evan Nilsson scored in the 96th minute, I believe. I don't know if you got to watch any of that game. Villa won.
I'm just trying to find out whether a bit of paper was that I wrote shit now.
Robert says, let's gloss over last week.
I've only done a couple of games.
Maybe Robert didn't have a great week then. He said, let's gloss over last week. All right. Right, finish 1-0.
A great save. Okay, some good save by that keeper. Was it Travers?
What, for Bournemouth? Is that his name, Travers?
Yeah, that's what I've written anyway.
I think, whatever his name is, I think the other day I watched them against someone, Forest maybe, and I think, they was giving him praise, like saying, like, this season.
Yeah, mate, it was. Anana cracking header into the corner, geezer. He's fucking cracking save by him to get it out. It was a goal all the way, you know.
Yep. Thanks.
And I've got here Ross Barkley got the last minute header.
What to? Oh, it was Ross Barkley. Sorry, I don't know why I thought Evan Nilsson. Maybe that was a different game. So wait, hold on. No. Oh wait, was Bournemouth?
Unless that was a save, I might write it down wrong.
No, because Barkley. I swear. One sec. I think Barkley did score, but I think Evan Nilsson scored in the 96 for Bournemouth to make it 1-0. I think.
Yeah.
Let me just check something here.
Jesus. And I've written there, they must have said the card count. It had 13 cards up here, geezer. 14 is the record.
That's what, Robert's put it there.
That's what I wrote.
1 sec. Let me just put them in here. 13, 16, 11. 13, 16.
Anyway.
11. Yeah, so imagine that. Fucking hell, 13 cards.
Not a game you'd pick for a lot of cards, is it?
Nah. 1 sec. Let me just Taylor.
I think that Duran came on and had a chance and missed it for a change.
Oh shit. Lawrence says on the board, baby, and then he's put 13 cards, question mark. Right, so what do we pick for Villa 1, right. Bournemouth 1?
Yeah, I'm 1 out as usual. I went 2-1 to Villa. You said 3-2 Villa, 3-1 said Robert, 2-1 said Hinkley, 3-1 said Fresh, 3-1 Lawrence, 2-1 Wally, 2-1 Danny. Yeah, 3-1 said Darren. So no one gave the draw, all for a Villa win.
Okay, right. So 13, 16, 11. Here we go. Lawrence correctly predicted 11 shots on target. So 10 points. Book it, Giza. 10 points. 13, 16, 11. 11, 11, 11, and that's it. Nobody else got any points. So just Lawrence for the first game. Well done.
10 points. Yeah, Lawrence.
John McGinn deserves a red card just for breathing. Just for
that's why I like him. It's a little fucker.
Right. So next game was Brentford v Ipswich, which was a ridiculous game. It was a 4-3. Ipswich, I think, went 2-0 up. Brentford got it 3-2. Ipswich got a red card in and amongst that time. Managed to make it 3-3 with 10 men. And then I think 96 minute or whatever. From Burma, I believe. I'm going to check that now. But yeah, it made it 4-3. So what a game at the Brentford Community Stadium or whatever it's called.
I just... I sort of decided to write things down when I watched the highlights, a week ago. Now I'm reading what I'm doing. I just half it don't make sense. I'm better off doing it just before. Yeah. See, I just put here, they dominated the first 30 minutes. Ipswich, I think.
Yeah.
And Wissa got 2. Then for 2-2. Then Delap off the bench, he scores again.
Yep.
And then, oh man, Buemo's cross, yeah, he hooked a free kicky crossing, didn't it? Hooked it straight to the far post, went straight in.
I haven't seen it. Well, was that the winner?
Yeah, for the winner.
Oh shit!
Oh, I just missed everyone's head. You know, one of them.
Yeah.
The people couldn't
And that
touch
was the
move,
winner.
and then it's straight in the corner. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it. Goal
That's what it
18. And 1 sec. Corners. Yeah, Robert, you're right. It was 4 cards because obviously the red was a second yellow, which is 3 cards for that one player, 2 yellows and a red, and then 1 other. So yeah, you're right, Robert. 4-9-14. What a game. 4-9. And Ipswich still haven't won a game, have they? And they was 2-0 up. 4-9.
Yeah.
14.
It just shows you the vulnerabilities they got, eh?
3.
I mean, they didn't start the lap. That was the surprising thing. They
He
didn't start
huh?
with him. No, he came on. Who they have up front instead? That's someone else. Forget it. Up front.
I can check. They had lineups up front. They had Hurst, George Hurst, who his career
That's right. Yeah, big young lad. There he is.
25
Looks all right.
25. Yeah, he came through at Sheffield Wednesday. I remember. Oh, I think he's what's the other Hurst? I think it's his son. What was the guy that played for Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah.
I think it's his son.
Yeah, I remember the guy.
I've heard
Yeah.
of him before, and then sort of.
Because it's spelled with HI, isn't it? His Hurst.
Yeah.
Not
What-
HQ.
What was that guy's name, you lot? Hurst, that played for Sheffield Wednesday. I know that, and other clubs.
Miss Daddy Hurst.
What was his name? Fucking hell. Right. Let me go back to So Brentford 4, Ipswich 3. I know nobody picked that. What do we pick for that?
I went 2-0 to it, Brentford. 3-0. You said it's 3-1, said Robert. 3-1 Inky. 3-1 Fresh. 2-1 Lawrence. 3-1 Molly. It was a 3-1 week. And 3-1 Danny. 2-1 said Darren.
Right. So check the corners too. That's right. Boom. Hurst has been injured. Okay, so that's why he hasn't been starting. David Hurst was the dad. Yeah.
That
And
was
he
him. Danny Byrne, David Hurst, yeah.
And then Freshy's put Paul Warhurst. Oh. Right, so nobody got the correct score, which is not surprising. Right, so 4-9-14. Corners is good, cards is decent. 4-9-14. 1 sec. 4-9-14. Right, so 4-9-14. 4-9-14. 4-9. Lawrence got the cards and the corners correct. So 20 points. Book him, geezer. 20 points for Lawrence. 4-9.
Big start. Big start, Lawrence. Fuck it. That's probably more I'm going to get all through it, what he's got there.
Danny correctly predicted 4 cards. 10 points for Danny. He's off the mark. 4. 1 sec. 4-10-14. 4-10. And Darren correctly predicted 10 corners. No, he didn't. 4-9. No, he didn't. Ignore that. 4-9-14. Let me just double check now. 4-9-14. 4-9-14. 4-9 Lawrence, yes. 4-9-14. 4-9-14. 4 Danny, yeah. Right, sorry, yes. And I've done this intentionally. You correctly predicted 4 cards and 9 corners, so 20 points for you.
Oh, good lad. I've given up already. Well done, John.
Drag it out.
Oh, that's something.
So yeah, you're off the mark in a nice fashion. Nobody's got a correct score yet, but we know Wally did get the West Ham one.
Yeah.
Right, you're up and running. 20 points is a good start as well, rather than a little 10 here, 10 there. Right, next game, Brighton v Wolves, which I can't even remember the score. Freshie has said for your 20 points. Can you read that?
I know. Don't worry, it won't fucking last, Freshie. You won't last.
Brighton v Wolves. Okay, thank you, Robert. Oh, shit.
Right, I think you were 2-2, geezer.
2-2, and Wolves were 2-0 down. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I haven't watched this, but yeah, I was watching Soccer Saturday or whatever. I was just looking at the app. So yeah, Wolves came back. I think they scored fairly late. Let me just double check that.
Yeah, Wolves. I've got here, right, they were cruising at 2-0, right?
Yep.
Then a crazy 2 goals.
Yep. 88 and 90.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what I wrote. 4. I couldn't decipher what I'd written. But, oh, mate, it was mental, mate. It was mental. It went to 2-1. They were throwing bodies at it, Wolves, right?
Yep.
And they broke away, Brian, right? 4-on-1 geezer. 4-on-1 they had to score.
Yep.
And he had 3 geezers to pick in the middle just to put the ball across and one of them fucking score because everyone was up front.
And he
passed it and the geezer read it and took it up, stopped it, then ran up the other end and scored the equaliser.
I might have seen that actually. I'm trying to think.
It was crazy, man. The guy could have kicked it out and the whistle would have blown, you know what I mean? But he had 3 geezers in there to pass it and he passed it straight to their defender.
I might have seen that. I might have seen it. I'm trying to think. Because it sounds familiar.
It was outrageous. You couldn't believe it.
And then they ended up drawing the game.
Getting a point out of it, yeah.
Wolves still haven't won a game, have they? But that would have felt like a victory to them, innit? Like so
Yeah,
late.
that was game done. Yeah.
8 Nori, wasn't it? So he said 8 Nori. So 8 Nori scored 88, and was he the one that intercepted that pass and put them on the
No,
break?
I think it was someone else that intercepted the pass. But
Oh, okay. But 8 Nori scored the first goal.
he ran up and gave the ball to someone. Was it 8 Nori got it, mate? But it was crazy, man. Crazy.
So Cunha scored the winner, but 8 Nori scored the first Wolves' first goal to make it 2-1. Right, so what do we pick for Brighton 2, Wolves 2, baby?
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm just seeing you prick. I went Brighton 1, Wolves 0. You what tits? You should never have got it. You should never have got this 4-on-1, mate. Game was over, and you picked 2-2. Well done.
Yes, I did.
Man, it cost a couple of people the 2-1 result. That fuck up. So 10 to you, shout. 2-1 said Robert. He should have been right. Hinky 2-1. He should have been right. Freshie 3-1. 2-1 Lawrence. 2-0 said Wally. 0-1 said Danny to Wolves, and 3-1 said Darren. So well done, under you. Oh.
Right, well, we had 6 cards, 15 corners, 13 shots on target. 6, 15, 13. 6, 15, 13. 6, 15, 13. 6, 15, 13. Robert correctly predicted 6 cards, so 10 points for Roberto.
Off the board, Robert.
6, 15,
on the board.
6, 15, 13. And that's it. Nobody else scored any points in that game.
Okay.
Right. The next game, this was a very, very, very surprising score. Man City 1, Southampton 0. I don't know if you saw any of that game. Robert says it was Doyle with the interception. But yeah, go back to this game. Man City 1, Southampton 0.
Yeah, Haaland scores again, doesn't he? So I put here. That Archer hit the bar though. Fucking. And then the second half was really dull, dude. I remember watching. Hardly anything was happening, man. City were really a bit off it. Had the 1-0. But yeah, I can't say much about it. It was just a really dull second half. Not much fucking going on.
City have since gone out of the Carabao Cup to Spurs, lost Savinho, whatever his name is, to injury. So their bench was already not at its full capacity for that game, nor the Premier League game against Southampton. So I think Pep's saying they've got 13 available players. I don't know how true that is, but they are feeling it in the injury department.
They are, yeah. The Rodri and De Bruyne, they're missing them a lot, you know. And it just shows you, 2 class, world-class players. Take them out of a team, and they all of a sudden they're not. I'm not saying they're struggling, but they're not hitting the heights that they normally would.
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or winner as well.
I was about to say just quickly on that. Obviously, Rodri won the Ballon d'Or, and Real Madrid as a club boycotted the awards.
Did they?
Yeah, they didn't go. They was outraged. They ended up getting second, third, and fourth, which I think was Bellingham, Vinicius, and somebody else. But yeah, apparently they boycotted it. They was outraged that Rodri won it and one of them didn't win it.
Okay.
Which, yeah.
Well, Vinicius Junior apparently was the favourite to win it.
Well, maybe that's why then. Maybe they thought he was going to get it, and then but apparently, they didn't go. They boycotted it once they realised they weren't going to be the winners.
Mate, I like the idea. Look, I'm sure there's a lot of politics involved in that bullshit Ballon d'Or crap,
Yeah.
But I like the idea. It's not a fucking striker, taking it every year. Because nobody recognises how brilliant like a Rodri can be in a team, how important. They don't look at it, just want to see the goals and the exciting shit.
Yeah.
But certain players, as we know, like of Kante, and that they're so important to how a team fucking performs. They should be recognised, and it's good to see. So
I think people on here have maybe alluded to, and I agree. I think that there should be a Ballon d'Or for striker or forward, midfielder, defender, goalkeeper.
That makes more sense.
Why? If you took in isolation one game, right, and we'll use Haaland as an example. Haaland scores an overhead kick winner in the Champions League final, right? He scores, they win 1-0. But the goalie saves a penalty and four goals that should be goals and somehow saved them. Who was the better player? It was really the goalkeeper.
There is an award for goalkeepers,
Goalkeepers get the Golden Glove, so they do get. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to say, I'm saying basically it's always the strikers. But like I said, if you compare Rodri, Man City play with him, they don't lose. He won the Euros, they won the Premier League. You understand what I'm saying? So he deserves that. So when you look at it and you take away the goals, certain players, like goalkeepers, for instance, they might have a much bigger impact in a game or even over the course of a season. But
absolutely,
they're not getting recognised. So I think they should just have it as individual Ballon d'Ors.
Yeah.
I really do. And I don't think it waters down anything. Like it's tradition, but now you can break that tradition and say, you know what, let's get with the times. And really, that's what it should be, I think.
No, I think you're right. Defence, midfield, and forwards.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the season, you list what you class that player as, whether you class him as a midfielder or a forward. Because you can call them both, can't you?
Yeah.
So you decide what it is, and that's the category that you're in.
Exactly.
That to me makes sense. Yeah. That's
right. So let me get to shit. Okay, 1-0. Thanks, Robert. Right, let me just get here first. Leeds-born Haaland scored. I went on a course in Leeds years ago, Killingbeck, I think the place was called. Fresh, did you have padlock your trainers to your feet whilst you was there? In solidarity with the brat Vinicius, I've informed the Nobel Committee to not consider me for any future award. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was poor on their part. Right, so here we go. So it finished 1-0, which I know nobody would have picked. 5 cards, 13 corners, 10 shots on target. Those birds are fucking pissing me off. Very loud in my headphones, like just fucking up. Right, where are we? 5, 13. It's so loud in my headphones. 5, 13, 10. Right, what do we pick, Geezer? 5, 13, 10.
I went originally conservative 3-0, I thought, to City. You went mental, 6-0 to City.
Yeah.
5-0 said Robert. 3-0 Inky. 3-1 said Fresh. In case they happened to go and they hit the bar, nearly had it. 3-0 said Lance. 4-0 Ollie. 3-1 Danny. 4-0 Darren. Didn't go quite.
So nobody got that. Right, 5, 13, 10. You correctly predicted 13 corners, so another 10 points for you.
Woo.
You've matched last week's total. Pat on the back for that. Right. Right, I correctly predicted 5 cards, so I'll have 10 points. Yes, I will. 5, 13, 10. Wally correctly predicted 5 cards, so Wally will have 10 points, which so far his first, yeah, we know he's got a 2-1 coming up. 5, 13, 10. 5, 13, 10. 5, 13, 10. 5. Freshie correctly predicted 5 cards, so Freshie is on the ball, I believe. 5, 13, 10. Inky correctly predicted 5 cards. which I believe is that his first lot of points.
He's on the board. Yep.
Danny correctly predicted 5 cards and 10 shots on target. So 20 points for Danny boy.
Big leap. Well done, Danny.
5, 13, 10. And also Darren correctly predicted 5 cards and 10 shots on target. So 20 points for Dazza. It's all happening.
Oh.
Let me get to the
comments. I'll just have a little shot up here. Just mate, it's a lot. Ooh. Give you a quick rundown. I'm on 30. Well,
yep.
You're on 25. Robert's on 10. 10 for Inky. 10 for Fresh. 30 for Lawrence. 10 for Wally. 30 for Danny, and 20 for Darren.
So you're at the top of the table for this week. Shall we just end it here? And you're
yeah. I'm joint top with Lawrence and Danny. That'll do.
Right, so the next game was Everton v Fulham, which, what happened there? What was the score in that game?
Right, what happened?
Everton v Fulham.
Right, I'll tell you what I just wrote, and this is the last one I actually wrote a note standing. Forgot what Iwobi scored against his old club.
Yep.
It was a shit, I've just put shit game and a late goal for the equaliser.
Which was Everton. Who scored the equaliser? Anybody in the chat? Because did I see that one? But yeah, because oh god, I
expected this to be a really good game. Actually, I thought it'd be good, and it was a real crap game to watch, man. That's the most disappointing I've seen Fulham, and Everton were just Everton. So yeah.
When I see one card, that sort of implies to me it might have been a bit of a shit game because one card.
One card, is that right?
Yeah, Robert's just put that, obviously. Right, these nuts. Who scored the bloody goal? Who scored? Because he's put these nuts. I'm trying to think who scored for Everton. Right, so Everton won. Fulham won. What do we pick for this as a correct score?
Yeah, I've just seen a couple of wankers that got it right. Oh man, I went for the 2-2 because Everton be scoring 2 goals most games. So I went. Yeah. I always fancied the draw.
You got the draw.
Yeah, I went 2-2, not the right number. Yeah, so you went 2-1 to Fulham, geezer. 2-1 to Fulham, said Robert. 1-1 said Inky. Good skills, man.
Well done, Inky.
Right there. More Freshie as well.
Well done, Freshie.
Yeah. I've lost it. Yeah, 2-1 to Fulham, said Lawrence. Oh, fuck me, not him as well.
Yep.
Wally, he's starting to get firing now, isn't he? Wally's got the draw 1-1. Well done. 0-0 said Danny. 1-2 to Fulham, said Darren.
To be fair, Danny weren't far off. Obviously, you said
no,
it was a game.
It was sort of 1-0 sort of games, I think.
Beto scored in the 94th, so yeah, it could have easily been 1-0. But yeah, Wally, he did mix it up last week.
Yeah.
And look, he don't usually go for 1-0. He's gone for that, so he's and we know he's got another 15 points to come from the West Ham Man United game. So right, so we had. Let me put this back. Where is it? Fucking one card. That's shit. 168. This is a bit shit because even 6 corners is terrible.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Yeah, that's bad. 1, 6, 8, 1, 1. Here we go. Right, 168, 168, 168, 168, 168, 168, 168. Nobody got anything. Fucking shit game.
Nobody.
Nah, nothing additional. Wow, 168. Right, so let's move on swiftly because that was shit. Chelsea v Newcastle. I'm trying to think. What was the score in this blood? Do you remember the score in this game?
No.
I think Chelsea won 2-1, I think. Right. Freshie said those are Moyes numbers. Yeah. 1-1.
Yeah.
6 fucking corners. 6 corners is terrible. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it was 2-1. 2-1 to Chelsea. 10 cards, 11 corners, 10 shots on target. Ooh, the 11 corners is a good one. Maybe 10. Not 10 cards, no way.
Can't remember the game.
I'm just going to see where Chelsea are in the league. I know you would have picked. I'm sure you picked Chelsea. I don't know what score, but I know you picked Chelsea because you said you weren't impressed with Newcastle. But yeah, I haven't looked at the scores. Just want to check something. What was I checking? That's it. Let me see where Chelsea are. Chelsea are now 5th on 17 points, 6 points off the top, and Newcastle are 12th with 12 points, and they're only a point above West Ham and Man United. And we've had a really shit season, so they're only a point above West Ham.
This really shows you where they are. Really, they're not that good.
But Chelsea picked up the 3 points. I think Cole Palmer scored again, I believe. Let me just check this summary. Fofana scored, then Isak, and then Cole Palmer scored early in the second half. Listen, everybody here, I remember last year 5th got into the Champions League, didn't it? Yeah, it did because of the new format, I believe. I'm sure it did. Anyway, this year is it top 4 again or is it top 5? And basically, whether it's top 4 or top 5, everybody in the chat and you included, do you think Chelsea will get Champions League football this year?
Yeah, I do.
You think they will? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think they're a good shout for top 4.
Yeah.
If they keep going the way they go, I think they are. But there's always a slip up with Chelsea as well. But I think they can.
Yeah.
I think once you take the top 3 out of it, you're looking at Spurs, Chelsea, Man United to take that 4th spot, and they look better. Tottenham could take the 4th, but they're hit and miss as well. So, but I think Chelsea have got some kind of rhythm going now. They're looking more like a team since Matey took over. They've got Cole Palmer playing serious good football most of the time. Yeah, I think they get every chance at 4th spot, man. Nice. At this stage,
yeah. Nat King Cole Palmer says Freshie, and he reminded me. No. Say that again. They're in my bag. Plug this in, Taylor. Get that. One sec, you lot. And plug it because if I get up, I move everything. There's a
all right, yeah.
charger. Plug it in.
Is it that coefficient thing that gets us 5th spot, whatever country does better in Europe? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, so remember last year it looked like England was going to get it, and then we messed up in Europe, and then
everyone went.
Yeah. Right, so I've switched over now for my Wi-Fi. Right, so thanks for that, Freshie, because you reminded me, but I did completely forget. What's again? Chelsea should win the Conference League, says Wally. They should do.
Oh, they just walk it, Wally. It shouldn't even be a question there. But if they can't win it with the squad they've got, they can put a second team out in most of them games and still win. They've got to win it. That'd be crazy not to win.
You know that they have left Cole Palmer out of that squad, though, don't you? He's not part of the Conference League squad. Yeah, I think they can do that. Yeah, they've still got enough.
They've got enough, man.
Those fucking birds. Right. Right. So, no, sorry. This is it. My bad. Right. Let's go. Right. So 2-1. 2-1, 10, 11, 10. Right. What do we pick for this?
Oh, yeah. 1 out again. 2-0. I said you went 3-2. 2-0, Robert. Inky's in again. 2-1. Said Inky.
Well done, Inky. That's the second correct score. In a row as well. Birds. That's so loud, geezer, in my ear.
They just flew off there. There you go. Freshie said 3-1 to Chelsea. 3-1 said Lawrence. 3-1 said Wally. Neil 3 said Danny. I know where that come from, mate. That was never happening. 2-2 said Darren.
Okay. Right. So it was 10 cards, 11 corners, 10 shots on target. Here we go. 10, 11, 10. 10, 11, 10. Right. Lawrence correctly predicted 11 corners. So another 10 points. Book 'em, geezer. 10 for Lawrence. 10, 11, 10. 10, 11. Inky correctly predicted 11 corners. So that's another 10 for Inky.
That's 25 you got there, right?
10, 11, 10, 10. Danny correctly predicted 11 corners. 10 points for Danny boy. 10.
Well, he's sneaking in there too, Danny. Danny's getting up there.
10, 11, 10. Darren correctly predicted 10 shots on target, so 10 points for Darren. And then I'll go back to you. You correctly predicted 11 corners, so 10 points for you.
No, it's some keeping up with the Joneses at the moment.
You picked 11 shots on target, so you was one off there.
Yeah, one off again. Yeah, cool.
As always. But you've got 40 points, so you surpassed last week's.
That's a win now. Everything else to the bonus goes up.
Oh, fuck off, birds! You fuckers, get an air gun and just fucking kill them all. Right. Right. Sorry. PS is wait. Hold on. PS is Europa. One sec. It's Chelsea's.
Well, I've got to. I'm missing something here.
Let's see. Wally says, "Geezer, do you own a shotgun?"
Fucking
Freshie says, or a stock of slippers. That
well, that means.
this is almost as bad as that man last week. No, maybe worse actually, because these fucking birds just on and on.
Yeah, I think they're the Indian miners, mate. They're real squeaky fuckers.
Okay, well they're in Australia, so maybe if they want to go back to India for a little break and then come back.
Yeah, I think fuck off.
Or go mining. Find me something. Give me some gold. Right. Okay. Right. So the next game, was shit, another shock. Crystal Palace 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0.
Yeah.
How much of this game did you watch?
Yeah, I just watched the highlights of it on them. Yeah, Tottenham looked poor again. I didn't see much of it, guys. To be honest, I normally watch Tottenham because a full game because I like. See how they set up, and they're quite entertaining to watch. But I had a feeling about this game, and I didn't. I just watched the highlight. Even the highlights were shit. So I was right. And I think Mateta scored for Palace, got him up. I think. He had an injury at Van der Ven. Out of there, they lost Van der Ven.
Yeah,
I mean that's he's out for a few weeks.
Hold on.
They didn't look at it, Tottenham at all.
Was Van der Ven injured against them or against City in the Carabao Cup? I think it was City got injured, you know.
Oh, was it in the Carabao Cup he got done?
I think it was, yeah. I'm sure.
Maybe, yeah. I might confuse that.
I think so.
I noticed Werner, I'm pretty sure Werner missed.
What, against Palace?
Pretty sure, yeah. I might be mixing the two games up here, Titch. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
If he missed the chance, it was Palace because he scored a great goal against City in the Carabao Cup. So you're probably right.
Yeah, he did.
In that game.
But I think he missed another one after that as well, as usual. He went back to his usual. But
but it's crazy. Like, Spurs, you know, they flat out to deceive. They lose that, but then they now go and knock City out of their cup. You know, that is their cup, has been over the last 6 or 7 seasons, whatever. So they're still on for Angie's second season trophy into the last 8. They play Man United, and I believe Spurs are at home. So not a bad draw for them.
They'll be gutted that Ten Hag isn't still there.
Yeah. Yeah, so Lawrence has confirmed. Yeah, so Van der Ven was against City because I was watching that game. Freshie says, Spuds laugh out loud. I was able to tell a few of my gobby mates to get back in their box. Yeah, because that was Palace's first win. Probably Palace's first clean sheet as well. Maybe not, but yeah, Spurs didn't manage to beat them. Right?
No, I say Mateta, but was it Eze who scored?
Eze scored. I don't know if it was, let me check this. Robert,
I remember a cracking goal by Eze.
I'll just
coming right
because they also beat Villa in the Carabao Cup as well. After that,
might be that game.
Let me just check.
Yeah, I'm getting them mixed up. So.
Right, Robert, is that stats there for the? No, it's not. Yeah, is that for the Palace game? Yeah, it is. I think. Right, let me check for you. Actually, who scored that? Because Eze did score. You're right, but I'm trying to think. Was it in that game or that game? The winner was it was Mateta. Eze got the assist, so Eze scored in the Carabao Cup. I know he scored in that. Right, so Is that the game? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, here we go. Right, so in this game, it finished 1-0. 8 cards, 16 corners, 9 shots on target. Thanks for that, Robert.
Shit, a lot of corners, man.
8, 9. What do we pick for that game, which finished 1-0?
Yeah, I went Palace 0, Spurs 2. Excuse me, you went 2-2.
Yeah.
2-1 to Spurs, Robert. 2-1 to Spurs, Inky. 3-1 to Spurs, Freshy. 3-1 Lawrence to Spurs. 2-1 Molly to Spurs. 4-0 to Spurs, said Danny. 3-1, said Darren. So, yeah, apart from you, son, no one gave Palace a fucking hope.
Right, let's see if we got any of this right. 8, 16, 9. Okay, right. I correctly predicted 9 shots on target, so I will have 10 points.
Right.
Thank you. 8, 16, 9. Wally also correctly predicted 9 shots on target. So 10 points for Walito. 8, 16, 9. 8, 16, 9. 8, 16, 9. Freshy also correctly predicted 9 shots on target, so 10 points for Fresh.
Oh, there's a lot of people queuing up on 35 points.
And that is it. Nobody else scored any more points in that game. Right, so on to the biggest fixture in world football, which was West Ham United 2, Manchester United 1. We have spoken about this game.
Yeah.
Do you think that if Man United would have taken the chances and it was 4-0 at halftime, 3-0 at halftime, and it ended up 5-1, 5-0, do you think Lopetegui would have got sacked and not
No.
You don't think
No.
so? No.
I think for Loppy to be under pressure, he would have to have lost that game, the Forest game next, and the Everton game.
Okay.
Then I think it would have come. It wouldn't have come up to that. It's not that horrendous our start, considering you played Villa, Man City's, and Chelsea. It is performance-wise, but points-wise, it's about right. This was just a bonus 3 points. This one. This should never have been. We should have been 3-4-0 down at half time. So I don't think he would have been sacked. And even losing these 3 games up to what's the name, they might not have done. But he's got 3 points on the board, and I believe the toughest game I think out of them 3, Man United, Forest, and Everton, is Forest.
Forest away, yeah.
I think we're going to struggle there, man. They're looking decent, and we are. But he's going to learn one thing from that game. The way he set up in that first half, he can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Against teams like Man United. Now, it might work against Forest.
I don't know if it would, though, because I've seen enough.
Because they do like the counter-attack a lot, Forest.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it may not. But he's still got to play Somerville, and he's still got to just play fucking 5 yards deeper. We're bringing these guys up to the halfway line. Wan-Bissaka was on their penalty box. And all it took was a chip over the top. It weren't hard to figure out.
Terrible. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, it was just time after time after time. It's just fucking hell, man. But there you go. But Todibo made a difference coming on. Well, I knew apparently he was carrying a knock. That's why he didn't start. And then he put him on for the second half. And he played that little bit deeper, and he was just really solid and good. And he seemed to make that difference,
Yeah.
At the back, we seem to cut off that space.
Yeah.
And that really helps.
Right, let me ask you, because you would watch the whole game, yeah? Because I listened to Saeed TV as a Man United fan, and he said West Ham were the better team in the second half. Were West Ham?
Yeah, I'd say they were.
Okay.
They were. Yeah, sure.
I wasn't sure whether he was just so angry at his team that he was like, oh no, but he said no. Second half we were.
I don't think we were sensational, but I think we were the better team, and I think they did tire a bit, Man United. And once we'd sort of went defended that little bit deeper, and you had Todibo there covering, it seemed to nullify a bit their attack. Made a massive difference. They didn't have that then. They didn't adjust to figure that out. So we did.
Does Lopetegui get some credit for making the changes to then turn it around somewhat in the second half?
You can give him credit for it, but it's pretty fucking obvious. But it ain't the first time he's had to do this at half time, is it?
Yeah.
And, it's his initial mistake, that setup he had and the lineup he had. And but he did do it. At least he weren't too stubborn to go, no, I'm sticking with it, because that's who I picked. Maybe what Moyes would do would leave it to the 60th minute or 70th. He did do it. So you got to give him a bit of credit for that, but I was fuming at him at half time, going, you're a fucking idiot, because the game should have been over.
Yeah.
Over. You know what I mean? If they'd scored 3, that game was over.
Yeah, we're not coming back.
I mean, they still scored 1 in the second half, even though we were the better team. So that would have been 4 goals they had. We ain't getting nothing out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, and it ain't a penalty. The penalty.
Well, Wally's asked that question. Wally says, and
not for me.
No, nor me. Like, yeah, I struggle to see that.
It's a clash of knees. The geezer hits him, and it's only Ings that goes down. If we can't have fucking contact, like that in the box, I'd hate it given against us, man. It would be fucking criminal.
Yeah, it wasn't a penalty.
But I don't have any sympathy for Man United. They should have been out of sight. And they weren't. And that's bad football. That's bad finishing. Fuck them. And they've had fucking hundreds of penalties over the years that should never have.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't got no sympathy for them. But I would never give that as a penalty. Never.
Nah. I mean, I'm thankful for it. But I would be fucking fuming if that was given against West Ham. Like fuming.
We'd all be screaming now for if that had been the other way around, Man United bias. We'd all be screaming.
We would be. Yeah. And the fact that it went to VAR and it wasn't clear and obvious as well. So it's
and then that referee took an age looking at that screen to decide. Which if it takes you that long, you must be there must be doubt there.
Yeah, and once again, that would suggest that he's been sort of swayed just by going over there. He's almost like, okay, well, maybe I've got to find where that is a penalty and give it, because it took. I
think he's swayed because he had Oliver, the senior guy, in the VAR, and he believes that he probably should fucking go away because he obviously thinks he is. So I think that's where the pressure comes for a referee on the pitch. But it makes a nice difference for that pressure not coming from Alex Ferguson, because if Alex Ferguson was up there, they wouldn't have fucking given
exactly.
The shit he'd causes after games with referees, got them all demoted to the championship if they went had a bad decision against them. That happened. I mean, that used to happen. So
do you know? I don't know if you thought about this or if anybody's thought about this, but that decision could ultimately have got Ten Hag sacked. That penalty decision.
It might be the best decision Man United fans could have voted for.
Exactly, because they all, majority of them wanted him gone. So it could be.
It's going to work in their favour, I think.
Yeah, it's true. Right, sorry. So Freshy said, with these stats for our game, 1 out on all 4. Have you got any sympathy for Freshfielder being 1 out on all 4?
No, I do, Freshy, because you know what I mean? It's fine margins, mate, in this Premier League of predictions. Fine margins.
Was that a penalty? Right. Loved watching Saeed's rants. They're hilarious. Yeah, he's stressed. No, it wasn't a penalty, says Lauren. Was it a clear and obvious error? No, I say exactly. Right, so these are the stats. 6 cards, 11 corners, 8 shots on target.
I'll just give you another one on that, Gazer. You remember the time we had to play Villa and it was another El Sacchio with Gerrard and Moyes?
Yeah.
And we won.
Yep.
They sacked Gerrard.
Yeah.
And they brought in Unai Emery.
Yep.
Who got the better deal there?
Exactly.
Even though we won the game.
We're doing these teams fucking favours, aren't we?
Absolutely, we're doing them favours.
11, 8, and it's 2-1. Right, so what do we pick for West Ham United 2, Manchester United 1?
I picked 3-1 Man United.
Yep.
So you went 3-1 to West Ham.
Yes, I did.
2-2, said Robert. 2-1 to Man U, Enki. 3-1 Fresh to West Ham. 2-2 Lawrence. 2-1 Wally.
Well done, Wally.
Right. Well done us for picking it. 3-2 Danny to West Ham. 1-1 Darren. 1-1 probably should have been the result.
That's another correct score for Wally. Wally was the only one to correctly predict that score as well. So well done, Walita. Right, 6-11-8. No. 6-11. Lawrence correctly predicted 11 corners, so 10 points for Lawrence. Bookham Giza 6-11-8. 6. Roberto correctly predicted 6 cards, so 10 points for Robert.
Good on, Robert. Oh, actually.
6-11-8. And that is it. No more. Let me check Freshies. So Freshie was right. Yeah, he picked 5, 10, 9, and 3-1. Yeah, he was. He was 1 out on all of them.
I was unlucky.
For the Superfecta. It's called a Superfecta.
Yeah, it's unlucky, isn't it?
Yeah, very unlucky. Thanks. Oh, Wally says you can respond to this. Wally says thanks for the pick, Giza.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome. Bastard.
Next game on this list.
I think you should thank fucking Man United strikers. That's what you should thank.
This was a big game. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2. I done a watch along for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch any of that game?
Yeah, I did. Can't remember much about it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember much about it.
I can't remember. I remember Liverpool scored late with Salah. Was it a penalty? I can't even remember. Yeah, I did do a watch along though. I'm trying to think. Let me check. Was it? I'm trying to think. Was it a penalty? Right. Salah. No, it wasn't a penalty. Sorry. So Nunes got an assist for him.
What was the score?
It was 2-2. Yes, it was 2-2.
Fuck off. I knew it was going to be a draw. I'm fucking confident it's going to be a draw. And I think I hummed and hawed about the 1-1 or 2-2 and went for the 1-1.
Yep. Good old 2-2. Anyway, that's right. Basically,
fucking hell, was a popular score on this. I'm just looking through. Jesus. Wow.
Right.
A few 2-2s here, boy.
Fucking birds. Right. Liverpool are still 4 points ahead of Liverpool. So yeah, they would have went 7 points ahead had they won that game. Arsenal could have got I think within a point of Liverpool with a win, but ultimately it ended in a draw, which kept Man City on top after their narrow win at home to Southampton. Right, so what did we pick for Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2? Where's the stat?
Yeah. I said 1-1.
Yep.
Fucking hell, boy. You said 2-2. Good pick.
Yes, I did.
Not the only one.
Yeah.
Right. Robert said 2-2. Oh, everyone's overtaken me now.
Well done, Robert.
Dean, 2-2 said Inky. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, Inky boy. 15.
Freshie 2-1 to Liverpool. Lawrence 2-2. Well done,
Lawrence.
Oh, good. What, he had 2-1 to Arsenal? Not happening. 3-3 said Danny. Unlucky. 2-2 said Darren.
Yep. Well done, Dazza.
So, yeah. 5 correct scores there.
Okay, look how shit. This can't be right. Look how shit the fucking stats are. I can't believe what I'm seeing there.
What?
4 corners.
5-4-7.
4 corners in a 2-2 match. Robert, I trust you, but I need to just double check the corners. That's it. Nothing else. The corner, because that is ridiculous. 1 sec. I'm hoping it's a miss thing and it's 14 or something like that. Let me Premier League. That's bad, man. 4 corners. Results. Arsenal.
Yeah.
That's fucking hell. 1 for Arsenal, 3 for Liverpool. That is atrocious.
That's mental, isn't it?
That's bad. And it was 2-2. Right. That's not good. 5-4-7. Jeez. Here we go. 5-4-7. 5-4-7. 5. Lawrence correctly predicted 5 cards, so that's another 10 points. So 25 for Lawrence in this game. I believe he's on top. 5-4-7. 5. Robert correctly predicted 5 cards, so another 10 points for him in this game. So that's 25 for him in this game. 5-4. Freshie correctly predicted 5 cards, so 10 points for Fresh Fielder, 10.
Oh,
Five,
for fuck's
4,
sake.
7, 5, 4, 7, 5. And Darren correctly predicted 5 cards, so another 10 for him. So 25 also for Dazza.
Right, oh, let's be better than that. 55, Jesus.
Right, yeah. What's when you're ready? What's the scores?
Yeah, just trying to chop these up. Fucking hell, I'm doing all right now. I've just got to the back. Yeah, I've got 40 points. You've got 50. Fucking Robert's got 45. Inky, 65. Freshy, 45.
Yep.
Lawrence, 75. Big lead.
Big.
Wally, 50. Danny, 40. And Darren, 55.
Bloody hell. Tight. It's tight. All you
Tight
need
at the
is
top. Oh, the few, yeah.
all you need is a
few.
superfecta and you'll be top.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Fucking hell, man. I thought I was doing all right now. I'm joint last. Again.
Freshy says Wally promoted from wanker to bastard. Congratulations, bud. What we got here? Geezer joint bottom, says Freshy. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking idiot. Again. Fucking hell.
Right, let me see how many games we've got left from last week. Oh shit.
Just
Okay. We've only got 2 games. And one of them, no one would have picked that score. Right, so oh fuck's sake. It was Bristol City 0, Leeds 0. I didn't watch the game. I don't know nothing about that. Finished 0-0. So really it's just right, hold on. Don't worry, Geezer, we can share last, says Danny. Lawrence says, Geezer, what was my score again?
Yeah, you're lucky 75, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
Right, this one here wasn't a great game either. 6 shots on target, 4 cards, 13 to corners maybe. But yeah, what do we pick for Bristol City 0, Leeds?
Yeah,
0.
see, this is the one game I thought Leeds wouldn't fucking win. I'm normally picking the win. I should get points for this, but I'm not going to. I went 1-1 Bristol Leeds. Got the draw right. So you should get points for that. Anyway, you said 3-1 the Leeds, 2-1 the Leeds, Robert, 3-1 the Leeds, Inky, Freshy, 3-1 Leeds, Lawrence, 2-1 Leeds, Wally, 2-1 Leeds, 2-0 Leeds, Danny, 2-1 Leeds. Darren. See, I was the only one to pick a fucking draw. I should get something for that.
Yeah, you definitely get a pat on the back for that. That was good, yeah. Right, 4, 13, 6. Wally correctly predicted 4 cards.
Oh.
10 points for Wally.
Fuck's sake.
Lawrence correctly predicted 4 cards. Bookham Geezer is 10 points for Lawrence.
Man, this is looking good, Lawrence.
4, 13, 6. 4, Robert correctly predicted 6 attempts on target, which is a good pick because that is a low figure. So yeah, 10 points for Roberto.
Yeah.
4, 13, 6. 4, 13, 6, 4, 13, 6, 4, 13, 6. And that's it. Nobody else scored any points. So Wally 10, Lawrence 10, Roberto 10.
Yeah, bring these down. Yeah, that was important one there, Lawrence. That's very good.
Right, so last game, which nobody would have correctly predicted this score. It's weird because I spoke about it in the watch along, so I'm thinking, have we already done this? But obviously not. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 4.
I've not even seen the highlights. I meant to watch the highlights that I haven't seen. I can't believe that score.
I couldn't believe it either. I could not believe that. Annihilation at the Bernabeu.
So they didn't turn up for Ballon d'Or and they didn't turn up for this game either.
Exactly. At home to Barca of all teams and you lose 4-0.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. When I saw the score, I could not believe that.
That would have rustled some feathers there, I would have thought.
Geezer, you did points for that. 0 points.
Oh man!
He said you did get points for that. 0 points.
Danny,
Danny, you did say 4-all, so you was half right.
Yeah, he did actually got half of it right.
And you would have thought that Real Madrid, it would have been a closely fought game. So 4-4.
What's it at home?
Yeah, at home, crazy. Right, so these are the stats. 7 cards, 13 corners, 11 shots on target. So 13, 11, and 7 all sounds good because it was that clash, El Clasico.
That means
I
a
know,
lot of writing. A lot of
Yeah.
writing, not in my column though. Probably.
I know for a fact nobody picked that. So what do we pick for the
No.
score? One.
I went 2-1 to Real. You went 3-2. Not a bad effort, sir. 3-2 to Real. 2-1 to Barca, said Robert. 2-2 Inky. 2-2 Fresh. 3-1 Lawrence to Barca. 2-1 to Real Wally. 4-4 Danny. And 2-2 Darren. Yeah, most people put goals in there. Like 3-2 is not a bad effort.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously, Real just obviously didn't turn up.
Clearly.
That's me. Oh,
Right, 7, 13, 11. Nope. 7, 13. Lawrence correctly predicted 13 corners. So Bookham Giza, 95 points for Lawrence, 10 points for Lawrence. 7, 13, 11. 7, 13, 11. Freshie correctly predicted 7 cards, so 10 points for
fucking.
Fresh Fielder. 7, 13, 11. 7. Danny correctly predicted 7 cards.
Oh, fucking hell. It's the only person I didn't want to get anything because he overtook me there.
And that was it. That concludes. So I need you to just, when you're ready, just run through. Doesn't have to be in any particular order. The scores.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
I had hopes there at the beginning there. I thought I was doing all right. I've had 40 points for about 6 games.
1 sec. Let me.
Oh, that's just dreadful, man. Every week. Well, I'm going to have to get a system. I'm going to get a system.
Oh, God.
Anyway, righto. From bottom. I got 40 points.
Yay! 40, yeah.
Titch, you got 50 points.
50, yep.
As did Danny.
Yep.
Got 50 points.
Yeah.
Darren with 55.
Yep.
Freshie with 55.
Yep.
Robert with 55.
Yep. Ooh, it's close.
Wally with 60.
Ooh, yeah, this is close. Wally.
Well, sort of was till you get to Lawrence because he's at 95.
Go on, Lawrence. Yep. And that's and Inky. What did Inky get?
They're not put Inky up there. Oh, sorry. 65 Inky.
That's tight. Apart from Lawrence.
Yeah, exactly.
You're only 10 points behind me and Danny, and you're only 15 behind Dazza, Fresh, Robert. Wally's gone 60. Inky's on 65. And then, so Lawrence was head and shoulders above everybody else. So he's probably going to swing his penis and slap it on the barbecue. Slap it on the barbie. Because he's going to be walking around like the big dog. Right, you lot, we'll do some quick math. Right, let me read this first. I said 4-4. You did, Danny. Giza Dooney. All right, here we go. Giza Dooney's best impression of the Albanian entry for the Eurovision Song Contest. Danny says, Lawrence winning. We need to check VAR. At least you beat Sulfan this week, Giza.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Giza. Yeah, I should have said that. He got 0. He got 0 self.
Danny's 10 points at the end just screwed you over. Sorry, Giza. We were on for that bottom of the table trophy, but that goes to you.
Yeah. Well, mate. I think that's 2 on a trot. Next week we better.
Lawrence, in typical American fashion, I have so many people I need to thank. Not really. Victory. You know, there's arrogant. Okay. Well played, Larry. Edward, well done, winner. Nice one, Lawrence. Right, so let's do some quick maths and see if this has changed anything. I know. Right, here we go. So we start from the top. Wally is now on.
I just got rich shit.
Yeah. Right, Wally's now on 820 after he's 60 points. Next, Inky. 685. Inky at 65 is 79. 750 for Inky. Robert 660. And what did Robert get? 55. So Robert is on 715. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 715 for Robert. Yep. 715 for Robert. Right, Dazza 585. And he got that 590. 640 for Dazza. Freshie 575. 580. 630 for Fresh Fielder. Lawrence 560. 655 for Lawrence. What did I get? 605 for me. Geezer is on 580. Danny is on 245, and Sulfan obviously didn't take part. So yeah, Geezer, Danny is he's slowly creeping up on you.
Yeah,
he's a bit away because obviously he joined late. But yeah, Wally's still out on top, and Inky remains in second. Right, let's go.
Yeah, Wally just got, you're at the top there. If you're hitting 50 or 60 points or so, I mean, that's all you want really at the moment. It's just a nice steady score, isn't it? 50, 60.
Exactly.
And then now and again, I can't get past fucking 30s and 40s. Not really working. Yeah. It's, but then again, it's so, look, you see the numbers on that, mate?
Yeah.
How complicated this is. It's a fucking unbelievable. I'm so busy doing this work, I can't concentrate on the...
I was about to say, is that distracting you from your prediction?
Absolutely. There's the excuse. Absolutely. All this is... It's like the Matrix, what I'm writing out here.
We'll call you Saint Geezer because you're very much like Southampton at the minute, but yeah. Right, so...
Well, I'll tell you what I should say. I'll just write this one thing down. I was watching something come up on YouTube, just a clip. No, my boy showed it to me on his TikTok or whatever it fucking was. He said, listen to this. It was Rio Ferdinand doing some podcast with Patrice Evra on there, talking about Arsenal.
Yeah.
And Patrice Evra went, look, he said, watching Arsenal is like watching Netflix. You're always waiting for the next season.
Is that what he said? He's funny. He is funny. You know,
that's funny as fuck to me.
You know, the pundits, Gary Neville, Carragher, I think they've said that Arteta, rather than sort of turning into Guardiola, he's turning into Mourinho. That's what that's their conclusion on.
Really?
Yeah. In regards to not really going out and winning games and, shutting up shop and being a bit more negative and all of that. Yeah, they've sort of compared him to Mourinho, like going in the direction, maybe the opposite direction they saw him or foresaw him going into as a coach or manager.
I say that it's amazing that Odegaard missing. They don't look as dynamic in the midfield at all now, do they? Even Rice doesn't. I don't think I thought he was superb last year for him, Rice. I'm not seeing that lately. Don't know. Not that I watch them every minute of their games, but yeah, it's. I still think they're missing that top centre forward geezer. I always said it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
even though Havertz has been good for them, but
yeah, the thing is, Odegaard is their captain, and as a number 10, it's not necessarily the position you would. So therefore, they know the importance he brings to that team. So they're going to miss him, and I think they definitely are missing him.
Yeah,
at this moment in time, and it's showing. Danny says, I've not done bad, steady 50 to 60 points in 3 weeks, which is true.
No,
that's why
you haven't done it. If you'd started from the beginning, you'd be in front of me.
Yeah. Robert says, that's why I do mine before the show. I
do that.
I love Freshie and he's quick maths and all. Yeah, this is
good.
Yeah, because obviously I read it out, but he's just there. Well done.
I don't particularly want to fucking see it, mind you, but good for you.
What we got here, right? So Wally 820, Inky 750, so 70 points behind. Robert 715, Lawrence 655, Darren 640, Freshie 630, Titch 605. He's put here relegation spots. Geezer 580, Danny 245, and Sulfon 85.
I know. And the only reason I'm there is because they weren't here.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I'm third from fucking bottom and not bottom. Right, things have got to change. Things have got to change.
He says it every week. He sounds like
Mate, the pressure of doing the show, I ain't got time to sit down and do it before. I don't have that, mate. I just haven't got it.
yeah.
Off the cuff, mate.
Yeah. He's definitely feeling the pressure. He's taken on too much.
You know what I should notice? What I shouldn't take note of is what the times I've got points from corners and what they were. I never do.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He forgets, and then you got to start from scratch. Right, so you look, we're gonna get into this week's predictions. I've already put them in here, which is good. Right. Okay. Right. The first game, everybody, which is the early kickoff, is Newcastle United at home to Arsenal. Newcastle v Arsenal. Oh, exactly.
Interesting.
Right. Big up Darren. Darren's in the building. So Darren, you're just in time for this week's predictions. You've done well. You've done well this week. There was only one standout performance, which was Lawrence. Other than that, it was quite tight. So you got, hold on.
55 for you, Darren.
Okay, see, I forgot that. 55 points. The next
best
after Lawrence was 65 or maybe 60. So yeah.
There's only two people in front of him. Yeah.
Right, here we go. So first in is this. Oh no, this week's champ, and that is Lawrence. He has gone for Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2. 5, 10, 11. Lawrence 5, 10, 11. 1, 2, 10. 1, 2, 5, 10, 11. Right, next up is Danny Boy. He's gone for 2-1 Newcastle. 5, 10, 11.
Ooh.
Danny. 5. Next is Walito has gone for 1-2 Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2. 4, 10, this is obviously the league leader. 4, 10, 10.
Yeah, I think that's the score most people would pick, the 2-1 to Arsenal.
Well, not Freshie. Freshie's gone Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0. 10, 9.
Ooh.
5, 10, 9, 1, 2. 5, 10, 9, 1, 2. Roberto has gone for Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2. 5, 14, 10. Robert. 5, 14, 10. Oops. 1 sec. 5, 10. Fuck off, man. 5, 14, 10. 1, 2. Sorry. Newcastle, Arsenal. Thank you very much. Inky's also gone for a 1-2.
Yeah, it's that score line. If you were a bookie, that's the worst odds you'd give out, would be that score line, because it screams of 2-1 to Arsenal.
Right, Darren says I'll be driving soon, so you can go with my code, which Walito's system refresh. Yeah, right. Darren's is 5, 10, 10, 3, 1. But I don't know who would Darren pick Arsenal for this. Who would Darren pick? Yeah, we're giving 1-3. Yeah, 5, 10, 10. 5, 10, 10, 1, 3. 5, 10, 10, 1, 3. That's his system. Right, so it's just you and I.
Yeah.
Are you ready? I think you're going with a 2-1. So no, you're not. I'll go there.
No, I'm screaming. I know what I should do is 2-1, but I just going with what should be is probably wrong.
I'm gonna go for a consecutive Arsenal 2-2 draw. So I'm gonna go with 2-2. Now let me get my card in. There's gonna be 7 cards. Yes, get ready for the superfecta. 7 cards, 12 corners. Remember this, everybody. 10 shots on target. 2-2 superfecta. Bow. Yep, there we go. Over to you.
Yeah, let's say I've been critical of Newcastle lately, but they're at home.
How weird, man.
You know, I know I should go 2-1 Arsenal, but I'm going to go with you, guys.
Yes.
I'm going to say 2-all. I think it's a mistake, but fuck it. 2-all. I think there'll be. I'm up there with a card. There'll be 7 cards as well. I'll give you that. I'll go for that.
Yep.
Yeah, 7 cards. I'm going to say 12 shots on target.
Yep.
And 11 corners.
11, 12, and 2. Simple. Right. Next game. Bournemouth at home to depleted Manchester City. This could be a tricky one for Man City, potentially. Right, Lawrence, the champ, is straight in. Lawrence has gone for Bournemouth 1, City 3. 4, 11, 12.
Do you know? Everything about Man City lately says there's a shot coming up with them, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Liverpool sort of did with Forest at home. I think there's one of them coming.
Yep, definitely.
Just don't know if it's this one.
Right, well, Danny thinks it is this one because he's gone Bournemouth 1, City 0, 4, 11, 12.
Yeah, you never know, Danny. I think it's coming.
1-0. Right, who's next? 4, 11, 12. Inky has gone Bournemouth 0, Man City 2. 5, 12, 10.
Inky.
Yeah. 12. What did he say? 12, 10, 0, 2. 10, 0, 2. Right, next. Roberto 1, 3. Robert. 7, 18, 11.
In normal times, that's what it should be.
What did he say? 1, 3. 1, 3 for Roberto. Geezer's new method. Copied it.
I don't know why. He only got 10 points more than fucking me last week.
Yeah, that's really clutching that bucket. Right, Wally has gone for Bournemouth 0, Man City 3. 4, 10, 10. Wally, current league leader. 4, 10, 10, 0.
Yeah.
Oh shit. 10. 0, 3. 0, 3. Right, who's next? Man City got 7 out and 3 doubtful, says Robert. Right. Freshie has gone Bournemouth 1, Man City 2.
Ooh. Gave him a go. Yeah, it could be a tough game, but
Darren. Right, we'll go Darren 3-0, yeah, for Man City. 0-3.
Was that in? He went 1-3 first half.
3-1. 3-1. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, 1-3. My bad. Not 3-0. 1-3.
1-3. Yeah, okay. Even though I think this could be a banana skin, I'm going.
Yep.
You got him in?
Yeah.
I'm going 0-2 to Man City.
Okay.
Not confident with that though, but there you go. And but I still think they'll have 11 shots on target.
Yeah.
I reckon 5 cards. And 13 corners.
5, 13, 11. And you said 2-0 or 2-1?
2-0.
0-2.
Or 0-2.
0-2. Right. This is a tough one, man.
Well, I think it is a tricky one.
Fuck.
I mean, my first thing in my head was 1-1 draw, but I just think I don't know.
Right. Whatever. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for a fresh fielder. I'm gonna go Bournemouth 2, Man City 3.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's going to be an open game. Right, so I'm going to go for 6 cards, 14 corners, 14. Shots on target, 6 from Bournemouth, 7 from them. We're going to go 13 shots on target. And I said 2-3. Right, so next game is Ipswich Town v Leicester City. Ipswich still searching for that first win. Currently in the bottom 3. Ipswich v Leicester. He said, what did he say? Wally's defrag didn't work. I got to keep you guessing fresh. Right, here we go. Lawrence has gone this week's champ 2-2 in this Ipswich v Leicester. 4-11-13. Lawrence. 4-11-13. 2-2. 4-11-13. 2-2. Danny has gone for 2-1 Ipswich. He's going to go for them to get their first win. 3-10-9. Danny. 3-10-9. 2-1. Right, next is Roberto says 1-2. 6-11-8. Robert 6-11-8. 6-11-8. 1-2. 6-11-8. 1-2. Right, next one. Inky says 2-0 to Ipswich. 6-12-10. Inky. 6-12-10. 2-0. Inky. Yep. Right. Freshy says 1-1. 5-10-9. Fresh. 5-10-9. 1-1. Wally. No, he hasn't done yet. Waiting on Wally. All right, Darren. Who's Darren going to go 3-1 to?
Give him the home team.
Yeah, Ipswich 3-1. So 3-1 for Dazza. 5-10-10. 3-1.
So I'm not sure myself with this one. This is another one that, I don't think there's any result that just come out from these boys that could be wrong.
Right, Wally has gone Ipswich 1, Leicester 2. 4, 10,
I think this could be anything.
10.
Ipswich at home, this is, if they even dream about staying up, these are the kind of games you've got to win.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Leicester are a pretty dangerous team as well. So this could be one of those sort of end-to-end high-scoring games. I'll probably say that so. It finishes 0-0. But yeah, I do think there'll be goals in this. I think it'll be a lot of action. I don't know if you're ready.
Yeah. Well, yep. I've got the score in my head. I'm going with the champ. I'm going 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, I'm with the champ.
Lawrence. Okay. 2-2.
Cool. Yeah, I think it could be that. I think there'll be goals and yeah. Anyway, so draw's favourite. Yeah, I'd say there'll be 11 shots on target.
Yep.
6 cards.
Yep.
And 11 corners.
6, 11. And you said, what did you say for score? Oh, 2-2. Sorry, 2-2. Fuck's sake, I'm gonna go Ipswich 3, Leicester 1. I'm saying cards. 5 cards. Corners 9. Shots on target 13. And I said 3-1. Right, next game. Right, these lot played in the Carabao Cup, which is Liverpool v Brighton. But yeah, they played out a 3-2, I think, in the Carabao Cup. So yeah, imagine that. And then they're playing each other in their very next game. But yeah, Liverpool at home to Brighton. Don't be surprised to see Danny Welbeck on the score sheet once again. Right, so the champ is in already. He says Liverpool 2, Brighton 1. 4-11, 11, 4, 11, 11, 2, 1, 4, 11, 11, 2, 1. I've got some potentially good news for you after this. Anyway, right. Danny says 2-2, 5, 13, 15. Danny. 5, 13, 15. 13, 15. 2-2, Danny. Right, next one is Roberto, 2-2 as well. 7.
Yeah. No, I can't see. Fuck it.
2-2. Freshie says 1-1. 5, 10, 9. Freshie.
Jesus, right? You really think Liverpool are going to drop the ball here?
Maybe because they played them so soon after, maybe. 5, 10, 9, 1, 1. Who's next? Wally says 3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, yes, everybody, you know more like it. I mean, that's more fucking like it. Unless Brighton do a Forest thing.
We give Darren a 3-1.
Yeah, we're giving them 3-1, definitely.
Inky has gone for a 2-0. 3-1. Inky. 5, 13, 11.
Yeah.
11. 2.
I'm going to back Liverpool on this.
Yep.
And go 3-0.
3-0.
3-0 Liverpool.
Okay.
And 10 shots on target.
Yep.
5 bookings.
Yep.
And how many corners?
How many? 11.
10 corners.
Okay. 10. And you said 3-0. Right. I'm going to go for Liverpool Brighton. Am I really saying this? Liverpool 4, Brighton 2. Yep.
No, that's a hell of a pick if that comes up. 6 goals.
I'm gonna go for 7 cards. We're gonna have corners 17. Yes, we are. Shots on target 14. And I said 4-2. Next game. Nottingham Forest.
You get any of them right, you've done well.
Exactly. Nottingham Forest v West Ham United. And Freshie says, Geezers just jinxed my bookings and corners. What have you not got to say? 10-10.
Well, did I do the same as him?
Nah. Oh yes, you did. Sorry, yeah. You was close to the shots as well. He done 9 shots, you done 10.
Believe me, it's all off the cuff for me, Freshie. I can't even think about it
now that he's got the same as you. Right. The champ has said Forest 1, West Ham 2, 5-11-11. And who would argue with the champ? 11. Come on. 1, 2. Next up is Danny Boy. He says Forest 3, West Ham 1, and he's going for a Chris Wood double, which I hope he is wrong. 6, 10, 13.
Is that Danny? 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. 6, 10, 13.
I'm more inclined to believe that than the 2-1 win.
3-1. 6, 10, 13. 3-1.
Oh, Woodsy, mate. He's having a real purple patch, isn't he? Oh, Chrissy was.
He is.
Real purple patch.
We got to stop that man. Freshie has gone for Forest 1, West Ham 3.
No. I think this is the heart fucking picking here, boys. Fucking hope you're right, Freshie. I hope we can turn it on. I think he's going to be forced into the team picks, right? Like I say, that we probably want. He's going to be forced into it.
Mm-hmm.
But no kudos. And I think Paquetá should sit on the bench, but he probably does play him. But it's hard to cover it. I don't know what he's going to do, but I'm sure Paquetá. I think Paquetá needs a rest, but I don't believe he'll change.
Lawrence says Danny lacks Wood. um,
Hmm.
here we go. Back here. Right. Roberto says 2-2. 7, 11, 10. Robert.
Yeah.
Oh, 7, 11, 10. 7, 10. 2-2. Who's next? Wally says 1-1. 10. Wally O. 4, 10. 10. 1, 1.
On the fence, mate. On the fence.
Inky also says 1-1. 5, 12, 10. Inky boy. 5, 12.
I must say, I'd take that all day long, a point from there.
Yeah,
all day long.
Especially as we got 3 against Man United.
Yeah.
5, 12, 10. Right. Is Darren going 1-3?
Yeah.
Yep, Darren 1-3. No points for him. That's all right. 5, 10.
Go on, you can have this one first.
Okay, 1-3.
I'm deciding to go with what I actually think with my head, or to try and give us some hope.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 1-0. I'm gonna go 1-0. I don't think West Ham's gonna be as open as we've seen. I'm gonna go 1-0. Anyway, I'm gonna go for. We'll have 6 cards. We'll have. Shut up, birds. 10 corners. Damn. Shots on target. 4 for them. 3 for us. 7 shots on target. And I said 1-1, baby. What are you saying? Oh, God.
You know, even going back to that Man United game, we won 2-1. Miraculous. But I'm pretty sure, apart from the penalty, right, which should never have happened, I'm sure we only had 1 shot. As much as we won that second half, right, and we're a better team, we had 1 shot on target.
I think you're right. Let me just check.
So that's the worrying part of us. Hey, and here we are, years and years later, we're still relying on Antonio to do something up front.
Right. First half, we had no shots on target. And second half, we had. This says 3 here. I
only remember that keeper making a save. 1.
So So one of them might have been a meaningless, but obviously it went down as an attempt to target or whatever.
Well, we scored 2, so that'd be right.
Scored
the goal, we got the penalty, and 1 other. That's it in a whole fucking 90 minutes, you know?
Yeah. Well, 106 minutes to be precise. Oh yeah, sorry, you haven't gone yet, have you? What are you saying?
2-1 for us. I'm gonna go with my head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 2-1 for us. Don't think it's going to be a great amount of shots on target. I think it's going to be 9.
Yep.
There's probably going to be a sending off in this game. I'm going to go 7 cards.
7 cards.
Corners 9.
So you said 9 shots on target as well, didn't you? Yeah. 7, 9, 9, and 2, 1. Right. Let me get to the comments. Laugh out loud, Larry. Lawrence, you wish you had him in your team. He's talking like he's the prediction champ.
you got to talk it, guys.
You got to talk a good game. Danny,
talk a good game. Do you know the trouble? I believe with predictions and all that. Is the more you know, the less you get right. Because you're going by form and believing, what should be, and it never is. I remember joining a prediction thing here with rugby league, right, over the pub there. They used to do it, and I didn't know. I knew a bit about rugby league, not really that much about one team, and I was fucking leading that thing for months, right? Because I weren't going with the form guide. I weren't going with what they knew so much more, and I was getting more right than them, and sometimes it can work that way. So what I'm saying is everybody in here knows fuck all.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
And they're just getting lucky.
They're getting lucky.
All of them.
Right. Freshie says, "What's that bird? It can't be an Indian myna."
The squeaky one is good. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But I don't know which one.
Yeah, just now.
I tune out.
Fucking making so much noise again. Are your predictions with or without Donna Somerville?
Oh, it's no. Somerville plays. If he definitely plays Somerville, we've got a chance. I think he will. I think he's got no choice but not, to play him. He hasn't got no choice. It's the Paquetá thing I worry about, because we've been carrying him as a player.
Yeah.
When you think about that Man United first half, Soler, Paquetá, there was 2 players there that we were carrying. They were doing nothing. So we were basically down to 9 men there. They were doing nothing. Now, Soler, take him out, put someone in, that fixes that. But what do you do with Paquetá? You take him out, who the fuck do you put in?
Souček.
It has to be. I think he shouldn't start, man. And I know why he does start him, because, like me, if you're a manager and you've got a player of that quality,
you just
not to pick him, man.
On form, yeah.
It's hard not to pick him, because he can turn a game in an instant, but he's not.
Yeah.
So anyway,
right. Next game is a much needed win for Southampton if they can get it. They're playing at home to Everton, so Southampton v Everton. They need to. Yeah, this will be the 10th game of the season. So, right,
it's an interesting game, isn't it? That's
right. Danny is going for Saints to pick up their first 3 points. Southampton 2, Everton 1. 5-10-9. Danny 5-10-9. 5-10-9. 2-1. 5-10-9. 2-1. The champ has gone the opposite. He's going for Southampton 1, Everton 2. 4-11-11. 1-2.
Yeah, they're not losing like the Everton, mate. Give them that. They're not losing.
Freshie, he can't see anything other than an Everton win. He's gone Southampton 0, Everton 2. 5-10-9. Freshie. 5-10.
Southampton. I tell you what, though, if you're looking at teams at this moment, you look at Southampton and go, they're gone. They're gone, man.
Because of the
they
way
could turn it round, but at the moment, they're terrible.
They went City and got a 1-0, which was very, very surprising to me, regardless of City's injuries. Yeah, that was surprising.
It was something.
But maybe City are, because of the injuries, they're kind of just getting through games and doing the bare minimum. That's what I was thinking when I kept seeing it. It was still 1-0, still 1-0. Right, Inky has gone for Southampton 0, Everton 2. 5, 13, 11.
Yeah. I think,
2.
but they're Everton a vulnerable team themselves. But they are. I think that Dwight McNeil, we said it before, he's fucking been outstanding, like really good.
Robert's gone 1-2. 13, 14. Robert.
Yeah, that's my only question. I think Everton will win, but I don't know whether to give Southampton a goal or not.
1-2. Wally has gone for a 1-2. And Freshie has correctly said that's the old group chat going on there.
Yeah, 1-2, 1-2, 2-1. Yeah, 0-2s.
10.
How about 0-0?
Darren, who's Darren going 3-1-2 or 1-3 or?
No, you pick that one. I think maybe.
Hold on. 4.
Maybe Everton. Don't know.
I think Darren might go for Southampton. I'm going to go Southampton for him. I'm going to go. Yeah, Darren's going 3-1 Southampton.
Yep.
10. 3-1. Big group chat. This VAR needs to look into. Right. Do you want me to go?
No, I'll just jump in and go. Yeah, I'm going with Freshie and Inky. I'm going to go 0-2.
Yeah.
But like I said, because I think Southampton is shit, but It might not be this week. Still 2, 9 shots on target.
Yep.
Only 8 corners,
Yeah.
5 bookings.
8, 9, 0, 2. I'm gonna go for Southampton 2, Everton 1. Yep.
Ooh.
I was gonna say 3-1, but I'm gonna go 2-1. It better not be 3-1. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna go for 7 cards. We will have 12 corners. Nope, 11 corners. Shots on target. 10. And I said 2-1. Right. 1 sec. He said, for fuck's sake, Geezer's jinxing me on 3 out of 4. So you and Fresh. Jesus,
I'm just pulling them out of a hat, mate. I ain't got a fucking clue.
But he's saying coincidentally, he's like, for fuck's sake, you put your bad luck on him. Right. Oh, so the next game here is Wolves v Palace. Wolves are yet to win, but Palace got their first win against Spurs. Wolves did come back from 2-0 down away to, who was that game again? Who did they draw 2-2 with? Anyway. Oh,
Brighton.
It was Brighton. So yeah, they came back. So yeah. Right, let's see what everyone's saying here. Right. Inky. Yeah. Okay, Inky's first. Inky says 1-1. 5, 11, 10. Inky.
Inky, 1-1.
Yep. 10. 1-1. 5, 11, 10. 1-1. Next one. The champ, Big Dog. Big Dog Lawrence says 0-2. Wolves 0, Palace 2. 4, 11, 11. 0-2. Freshy says Wolves 2, Palace 1.
Really?
Freshy.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, this.
2-1, 5, 10, 9, 2-1. Roberto's gone for 1-1. 8, 11, 10. Come on. 8, 11, 10, 1-1. 8, 11, 10, 1-1. Danny's gone for 2-1 Wolves, which is the same as Freshy. 4, 11, 9, Danny. 4, 11. 2-1. And Wally's gone for 1-0 Wolves. 4, 10, 10. 4, 10, 10. 1-0. Darren. Who would Darren go? I'll leave this one to you. Who's Darren going 3-1-2?
Palace.
Palace, yeah. So 1-3. 5, 10, 10.
I think Palace have got to start looking upwards, man. They got that win last week against Spurs, man. I think they're going to get out of the rut and start playing. So I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go with the 1-2. Wolves 1, Palace 2. I think they're going to start picking up some points.
Yeah.
And Wolves are very hit and miss. Yeah, and I don't think it's only 8 shots on target.
Yeah.
Going to be 9 corners.
Yeah.
5 bookies.
And you said 1-2, was it?
Yep.
1-2. Right. I'm going to go for Wolverhampton Wanderers 3, Crystal Palace 1. Let's not be fooled. Palace got their first win the other day, but that is their first win. So, and they're away from home. Wolves can score goals. I know they concede as well, but Yep. Wolves win for me. Right. So I'm gonna go for 8 bookings. We will
Get
go for 13 corners. Shots on target. It's gonna be quite a lot. Ish. 11 shots on target, and I said 3-1. Right, next game. This is a big game in regards to those European places. Spurs v Villa. And Wally said, I'm sorry, Freshy says unlucky Darren with that 1-3. Right, Spurs v Aston Villa. Big Dog Champ says Spurs 2, Villa 1. Can Spurs bounce back from that 1-0 defeat away to Palace? 5-12-12.
that long. It's 2-1.
Yep. 12.
Ooh, Van der Ven out.
That's a big miss for them.
Okay, okay.
Roberto's gone for a 2-2. 8, 14, 11. 8, 14, 11, 2-2. 11, 2-2.
Yeah,
Danny's gone for a 2-2 as well.
yeah.
6, 10, 13. Danny. 6, 10.
He's so important, Van der Ven, to where they play. More so than, if Son probably missing.
Yeah, he might still
That
be.
third line they play and him covering it as a sweeper as such. Without him, with his pace.
Yeah, he's a big miss for them. Freshy's gone for Spuds 3, Villa 1. 5, 10, 9. 5, 10, 9.
Yeah, Freshy he don't like Villa. That's why he does that.
Don't like Spurs either. 5, 10, 9, 3, 1. Right, next. Inky's gone for 2-1 Spurs. 6, 13, 11.
Yeah.
6, 13, 11, 2-1. Who's next? Walito's gone for a 2-2. 4, 10, 10.
It's not a bad effort. I'll be amazed this way if Tottenham can keep a clean sheet. I don't think they can.
Especially without Van der Ven in there as well. 4, 10, 10. A few corners for Villa, and that'll put Vicario under pressure. Right. Yeah, Freshy said I hate them both. Especially John McGinn. Okay.
We know that, all right.
Who's Darren going for? I've got a feeling Darren would go 3-1 to Villa. Just
Okay, up to you. You take it.
Yeah, I'm going to go 1-3 for Darren. 5, 10, 10. Just because he's going to go against Spurs. 1-3. Right, it's just me and you.
Mate, man.
I'll go.
I've decided.
Spurs will score 2, and Aston Villa will also score 2. I'm going 2-2. 2-2. And I'm gonna go for cards. This could get a little bit tasty because of what's at stake at the end of the season. I'm gonna go 7 cards. I'm gonna go 14 corners. Shots on target. 6 for them, 5 for them. 11. And I said 2-2. Yep, that's it for me. Freshy said proper group chat on the Desmonds. Who's got 2-2? 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, 4. I didn't even realize. Yeah, they've added.
He went 2-2, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few 2-2s, and I'll tell you what, you'll be right too. I'm gonna fucking push the boat out here, guys.
Is he going for a fresh fielder?
I can't refresh it. I can't refresh it, boy, but I'm going to go 2-3.
Possible. Without Van der Ven.
I think Van der Ven is a massive difference to them. They're going to have that, what's his name? Gushin or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Dragonson or whatever.
Yeah, man, I think there's going to be goals in this game. 2-3, we'll go for 6 bookings. We'll go for 14 shots on target.
Yep.
And we'll go for 8 cards.
14 and 2.
What do you want? Corners?
Wait, hold on. You said 6 cards.
Did I? All right. I meant to say,
Right.
yeah.
Wait. What do you want? You at the minute you've got 6 cards, 8 corners, 14 shots on target. You sure? I don't think you want that with 3-2. Surely you don't want.
No, I'd say 8 corners.
Yeah.
I want make that 11.
11 corners, 6 cards.
Yeah.
You want to stick with 6 cards
Yeah.
and 14 shots on target. Yeah.
Yeah.
14, 2, 3. Right. That's done. Right. Next game, everybody is. I don't think I'm going to be doing a watch along because Sunday I've got a feeling I could be busy. But I might do. Anyway, it's Manchester United v Chelsea. Oh shit. And Lawrence, the big dog champ, has gone. Man United 0, Chelsea 3. 4, 12, 11.
Ooh.
4, 12, 11.
Yeah.
3, 4, 12, 11.
Yeah.
Freshie is gone for a 1-all. 5, 10, 9. 5, 10, 9. 5, 10, 9, 1-all. Danny's gone for a 1-3. Man United 1, Chelsea 3. 7, 11.
Who's that? Danny? 1-3.
Yeah. 13, 11, 1, 3. 7, 1, 3. Inky's gone for a 2-2. 6, 13, 12. 2-2. Robert has also gone for a 2-2. 39. Roberto.
Jesus Christ. That's 4. Robert, that's 4 2-2s you got for so far.
Wally's gone for a 1-2. Wally 2. Wally 4, 10, 10.
Yeah. You going to give Darren Chelsea or Man U?
I think Chelsea. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give them the favourites at the moment.
Yeah. We give him a 1-3. 10, 10. 1-3. 5, 10, 10.
It's a tough one, this guy, isn't it? This already a big bounce could happen for him. That's already happened during the week. More attacking. He's going to teach him how to fucking finish during the week, isn't he?
Yeah, this is a tough one because it's not Ten Hag here. But fucking hell. Do you know what you're picking or not yet?
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
I know Chelsea are red hot favourites for this. But I think Man United are going to do it. I think they're at home. There's a big bounce in the crowd. There's a big bounce for Nistelrooy, a big win during the week. I think they're going to do it. I'm going to go 2-1 Man United.
Okay.
I'm going to go 15 shots on target.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm going to say 11 corners.
Yep.
8 bookings.
8, 11, 15.
I think you might see a different attitude in that team. That's all. Might not work. Might mean nothing. I think you might. Rashford will be on the fucking score sheet too.
Shit. I'm gonna go for. I just think this is gonna be a good game. I do. I'm gonna go for a fresh fielder. I'm gonna go Man United 3, Chelsea 2. I'm gonna go right cards. 7 cards. Corners. 15. Shots on target. 7, 13, 6, 13. I'll go 14. And I said 3, 2. Right, we've got 2 more games, everybody. So the last Premier League game is the London Derby. Fulham at home to Brentford. Freshie says new manager in. Luke Shaw miraculously recovers from injury. Happens every time. Let's see.
Are you suggesting that he's feigning injury, Shawnee?
You know what? Somebody I saw a thing today, an article, and it said every time the new Call of Duty comes out on whatever platform, PlayStation, Xbox, Luke Shaw is always injured, so they're they're implying that he's there playing that game. Right, big dog, big champ. Lawrence has gone for a 2-2 in Fulham v Brentford. 12.
Lawrence 2-2.
Yep. 2-2. Yeah. Inky's gone for 2-1 Fulham. 5, 12, 11. Inky. 5, 12, 11, 2, 1. 5, 12, 11. Next up, Freshie's gone for a fresh field up. Freshie's gone for a freshie. Fulham 3, Brentford 2. 5, 10, 9. 5, 10,
yeah, it's a tricky game, this one.
3, 2. 5, 10, 9, 3, 2. Who's up next? Robert says 1-1. 5, 12, 7.
I'm sort of thinking that myself, Robert.
Danny's gone for a fresh field up. Fulham 3, Brentford 2. Danny. 5, 11, 11. 3-2. Walito's gone for a 2-1 Fulham. 4, 10, 10. Wally.
2-1 Fulham.
Yeah. 10,
Okay.
10. 2-1. Right, Darren, Fulham v Brentford. I'm gonna go. It's got to be Fulham, innit? At home.
Yeah, at home we're giving the home team.
We're giving 3-1 to Darren. 10.
Yeah, I'm sort of favouring the 1-1 with Robert.
Before you pick yours, Robert says, Geezer, I might have 4 2-2 draws, but who's above who in the prediction league?
Mate, I weren't knocking it, Robert. I was just pointing it out, mate. 2-2 seems to be one of your favourite scores this week.
2-2.
I'm the last man to be criticising anyone's picks at the moment.
We know. Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Well, you go. So let's decide whether I still think 1-1.
Fulham 2, Brentford 1. Fuck it. 2-1 Fulham. I'm gonna go 5 cards. Corners will be 9. Shots on target will be 7 and 2-1. Yep. Over to you.
Yeah, man. I'm just out of ideas here. I think I fancy it. It's in my head before Robert said it, so I'm going to go with a 1-1.
1-0.
Yeah, I'm going to go 9 shots on target.
Yeah.
5 cards.
Yeah.
11 corners.
1-1. Right, you look. The final game, which is obviously Leeds United, they are at home to Wayne Rooney's Plymouth Argyle. So Leeds United v Plymouth for the final game of this week's predictions. Right, Danny is straight in, and he's gone for a 2-1 Leeds victory. Danny.
How Plymouth doing? Are they been any good or shit?
I think they've done all right, but
not great.
Not great, nah. They came back from 3-0 down at the weekend, I believe, and got it to 3-3. So he did get a 3-3 draw at home to, I don't know if it's Birmingham or so. I can't remember who that was, but they did. Yeah, they was 3-0 down and got it, and drew 3-3. Right, Danny, 5, 10, 8, 2, 1. Next is, wow. He said he's done me again, so you must have had similar. Let me check that actually. 5, 11, 9. Freshie, 5, 10, 9. Yeah, so 2. Uh,
Well, let's put it this way, Freshie. If I get it right, mate, we're both doing well. Do we? Sorted. First and second next week, mate. First and second.
right, Leeds. Right, Janners. Why? What is? How does Janners represent Plymouth? Anyway, he's gone. He's gone 3-1 to Leeds. Yeah. What is that?
Is that their nickname, the Janners?
I didn't think that. Yeah, I'm not aware of their nickname, but yeah, I didn't think it was that Janners. I don't think that is their nickname.
Wankers.
What
Not that.
does that?
English
What does that
spelling.
mean? Right, he's gone for 3-1. 5, 10, 9. Freshie. 5, 10, 9. 3-1. 5, 10, 9. 3-1. Right, hold on. Right. Danny says Preston. Oh yeah, that's it. The Pilgrims. That's it. Yeah, I didn't. They're known as the Pilgrims. Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah, maybe. Right. So Big Dog, Big Champ has gone Leeds 2, Plymouth 1. 4-11-11.
2-1 for Lawrence.
2-1.
I've no doubt Wally's gone 2-1. Yes.
Robert's gone 2-1. 5-15-7. 5-15-7. 2-1. Who's next? Plymouth. Oh, Plymouth are 21st out of 24 in the league.
Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. That's changed my fucking opinion. This game.
Right. Wally has gone for a 2-1 Leeds United victory.
Yay! As if I didn't know that.
5, 9, 11, 2-1. Right, let me go back up. I'm gonna do right. Me and Inkies will be the same. Me and Inky are gonna go Leeds 4, Plymouth. Is it 1 or 0? 1 or 0? 4-0. Fuck it. We're going 4-0. 4-0 to Leeds.
Yeah. You're gonna regret that, giving in that.
It better not be 4-1. 5, 10, 10.
Yeah, mate. I think I'll give you a point if it was 4-0 or
Right.
4-1.
Right. So let me just finish off mine. I said 4-0. I'm gonna go 4 cards. I'm gonna go corners. 13 shots on target. 10. And I said 4-0. So you are the final prediction.
What was Freshie's there? Because I didn't write it down.
3-1. He picked. Oh, we ain't done Darren. Freshie picked 3-1.
Yeah.
Darren's gonna go.
Yeah, Darren's going
3-1 Leeds as well. Yeah. 5.
Yeah.
10,
I've already written that down.
10, 3-1.
And after you said the 20th, I don't give a shit. Rooney's fucking useless anyway.
21st.
All right, whatever. Yeah, same fucking difference, isn't it? He was the. Yeah, I never saw that, Freshie. Never see it over here.
Who's Paul Whitehurst?
Paul Whitehouse.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah, great comedian, man. Fucking.
Oh,
You must know him. Does some funny shit.
his
Really
name's
funny.
It doesn't sound familiar. Fresh, I would not count on that. He's saying having the same pick as it. Go for it, Titch. I thought about the 4-0 Titch. Yeah, see, I knew Leeds are going to score 4. They are. They're gonna.
Yeah, well, I've gone 3-0, so I reckon I'm going to get it points here.
You're going 3-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows? With these fucking 10 corners.
Yeah.
11 shots on target.
Yeah.
6 bookings.
6, 10, 11, 3-0. And if you do get that, you'll be exclusive because no one else has picked 3.
Yep.
I
need a clean sheet. I'm not sure. They had a clean sheet last week.
Yeah.
Didn't they? 0-0.
Away to Bristol City, who obviously knocked West Ham out of the FA Cup last season, I believe it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So decent clean sheet. So that obviously concludes this week's predictions. Right. So Robert says last 5 times they've played each other, Leeds have won 4 and drawn 1. Paul Whitehouse, the Fast Show, Harry Enfield Show. Okay, if he's in Harry Enfield, I must recognize his face. Name, no.
I'll tell you, recognise, man. He was a funny fucker. Really funny.
Yeah. Oh shit! He does a fishing show now with Bob Mortimer.
Oh, that's right, Rob. I've seen that come up on my YouTube. I've never clicked onto it. I think I'm going to go back and watch that. Yeah, him and Bob Mortimer, another funny fucker. That Bob Mortimer, really funny fucker. That boy. And yeah, I must tune into that. See if it's any good.
This
you
week,
know, you ever seen the clips of Would I Lie to You and Bob Mortimer's on there telling these stories? Fuck.
Yeah, Bob Mortimer. I think that. Yeah,
so
I know his
funny.
name. And once again, I just need to see his face. This is funny.
Oh, his stories are just fucking unbelievable. Most of them are fucking true. It's brilliant at telling the story, man.
Look at Freshie said. Can you read that?
This week I shall be mostly fucking up Freshie's picks. Right, Freshie, me and you're going to win it next week. We're going to be the top of the fucking table. Don't worry about that.
Freshie's thinking, yeah, this guy says this every week and he's at the bottom, so that puts me at the bottom. Darren, thanks for entering my scores. No worries, Darren. Danny says, right, guys, see you next week. Right, you look, we are going to end the show because, apologies, I started late. Everybody in the UK, you know, it's 15 minutes later, so I appreciate all of you lot, but obviously in the UK, you lot are up 15 minutes later than, you know.
Yeah.
And it does go into.
And you've ruined my day because I'm 15 minutes.
Day. Yeah, he's out in a bit more hotter after those 15 minutes. Let me read these comments. Have to run, mates. Thank you. As a famous champion told me, you all can't beat me. Big up, Lawrence. Well done. 95 points. What's the superfecta bonus again? I'm going to need a few. I can't remember. What did we say for that?
Oh, fuck, gosh. I think you should get something.
I think it was
maybe an extra 10, eh? An extra 10.
Or 25.
Whatever you reckon, right? I'm happy to go whatever.
Once we get to it, we're crossing.
Well, no one's done it, so just for a number, so we can say any number. 25 if you would. I think it's worth it.
I'm going to say 25. Yeah,
man, let's put it right. If you was in the bookies and picked all 4, fuck me. You're worth some money, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 25 points. So that would be
25 points. There you go. There, that's it. Locked in. I write it on here, right?
25.
I write it here, so it's 25 points.
On top of your 45, that's 70 points potentially in one game if you ever get win one.
That'd be a record score. You'd end up with a record score, wouldn't you? At the end of it.
Exactly. We're just going to write that, geezer. Take care. Oh, so yeah, Robert's probably written it down as well. Nice one, gents. Nice one.
Good, Robert, because I might forget or lose a bit of paper.
And the truth is, he does on dental work. And the truth is, he's on dental work. Okay, I'm not sure here. Right, you lot, much appreciated as always. Yeah, what you gonna say?
You're saying next week, yeah. You might have a new president over there in America next week.
Oh yeah.
From my point of view, just hope it's not that stupid fucking bitch who don't know what she's doing. I'm not taking sides, but she can go fuck herself.
That's his final words to the show. What a way to end the show. So I might do the watch along, but if I don't, it's because I could be busy on Sunday. So anyway, you'll see if I schedule it or whatever. Have a great week. Hope Leeds win. Hope West Ham win, obviously. And we'll see you lot next Friday and also maybe on Sunday. Ciao. Laters.
Laters, everyone.
And that. Press that.